Bauer project is a practices research collaboration between the School of Design at the University of Greenwich and the Russian department at the University of St. Andrews. It is set to explore and rethink gender and sexuality in early Russian silent film through the medium of contemporary sound and music. And to experiment with, we selected this wonderfully elegant 1914 film, Child of the Big City by Evgenii Bauer. And we spent months experimenting with it, curating, composing, rehearsing a specially commissioned score by Andrew Knight-Hill with the new music Ensemble of St. Andrews to finally perform it live with the screening at the Bauer Theatre in April 2019.
The thing I found most interesting about this project is that when it comes to silent film, we all have such a strong set of expectations as to what the music is going to be like, or at least in my experience of them, I certainly had the sound of a piano and very melodic and typically rhythmic driven music. And so it was a question as to, well, if you put a new score to an old film, what aesthetic do you choose? It does underpin the drama, and for example, at times when there's dancing on stage, there's the ensemble is playing music for dancing, but by and large what the score does is act as a counterpoint to the depth and the texture of the film.
So composing the score for this Evgenii Bauer film has been a really exciting experience for me. It's been amazing to work with the musicians of the New Music Ensemble and really to explore the possibilities of their instruments in order to kind of create these textures and sound worlds that could really draw out the narrative thrust of the film. I wanted to avoid this whole idea of Mickey Mousing, that the music just follows the actions that are on screen. Rather, the score brings out the kind of emotional undercurrent, which I think is quite evident to me anyway after watching the film many times. You can really see it in the actors, and also my colleague Maria explained to me a lot about the staging and the set design in there, and understanding that was really useful to place together a real understanding of what's going on in terms of these characters and to build the music around that. I think for me it was interesting to explore the character of Mary in the film and to show her growing strength throughout the film, which I think other traditional film scores for this film haven't done so much. They tend to focus on the character Victor and his descent rather than on Maria's ascendance, and so that was a really interesting avenue to explore for me.
Bringing Bauer to the Bauer has been an excellent opportunity to bring together various things that St. Andrews does so well. Partly our student-led experiences, partly strong academic research, and partly an interest in practice-led initiatives, something that the School of Modern Languages at St. Andrews has been doing for quite a few years now. We're on an entire series of events here at the Bauer Theatre called the Bauer World series, and Bauer at the Bauer is just one of these things. What I think worked very well today is the combination of genuine student enthusiasm in the performers, genuine academic enthusiasm in me, Maria and Andrew, who've worked quite hard on compiling an accessible programme and making sure that the performance is contextualised in a contemporary and truly engaging way. What we were trying to do is bring the immediate experience of intermediality that we engaged with as a theoretical concept to performers and to the audiences, to see them react to a collision of a 1914 silent film and a contemporary electroacoustic soundtrack was a joy to behold, and certainly very interesting for us as people who research both the original texts and cultural artifacts of the 1910s and earlier, but also its reception by the contemporary audiences.